Hello, Libras, and happy birthday, happy solar return. May everything that you need be on your path, and may you be able to see it, grab it, and be blooming and enlightened in this next solar year. So, before we start, of course, I would like to thank everybody for the 100,000 people that subscribe to my channel. I received this from YouTube. Thank you so much. This is really overwhelming. And because of that, let's celebrate together. And I'm going to give away a reading or a tarot course. It's going to be up to you. The tarot course is something to be downloaded. Of course, you need the more than a phone because it's a 235 pages with images and things like that, and links to about 17 videos, hour long. It's a complete course. But if you're not interested in the course and you would just prefer a private reading, then it would be that. The way to participate, of course, you have to be subscribed, and you just write down if you want the tarot course or reading, and amongst all of you, I'm going to pick a winner and announce it next month. All right? I'm going to announce it in the monthlies that it will be related to. Like if it's a Libra, I'll say it in a Libra reading and so on. All right? So, okay. Let's start. I meditated on your energy, Libras. And this month, October, you come in October and you're at the end of a cycle right now, okay? And there's here because we have the world in reverse. And when the world is in reverse, it's like it's done. But we're still there. We haven't moved the wheel. We haven't applied what we've learned in the past cycle. We haven't changed our truth yet. See that Sphinx with the sword? A sword, throat chakra, it's our truth. It's the way we think. It's, when you say I am, that's your truth, okay? So the way you make decisions and so on. You need to change that to change your reality. You change your truth. That means you adjust your authenticity to who you truly are. Maybe you got rid of some lies that you had about yourself or limiting beliefs or whatnot. Maybe you've healed. But you need to integrate it as part of your truth. If not, until it's done, then see, we have the 10 of Cups. The energy is flowing away. In the 10 of Cups in reverse, we're feeling more and more isolated. It's hard to feel the rise of frequency in the capacity to bring light into our waters and to exchange on that level around us. So here, there's something to understand or to integrate. You probably got it, but you haven't integrated it. I'm going to say right away what was under so that we understand where some of you are. Of course, this is not all the Libras in the world, but if you recognize yourself, this is for you. Under it, I have the Pope upright and the Emperor in reverse. So the Pope upright, we understand the Pope is the one that applies spiritual knowledge. So let's say that you're high priestess. On a soul level, you understood something, or you did the forgiving, you know where it comes from, you have the understanding. We understand that in there, she's right in the middle between understanding and wisdom. Wisdom by itself is just dogma without, like slave driving corridor. And just understanding, if you're stuck in there, you're just understanding, but never moving on from it. I understand why my parent was like that, or why this so and so acted this way. But what do I do with it? I need to be able to readjust myself so that I am not the victim anymore. I have the wisdom and I can apply it. So here, the Pope applies it. He's right there. And the Emperor, here, that is in reverse, is right here on that path. So from the wisdom, okay, from your left brain, that you kind of understand what it is, here I'm going to apply it into my life. But my masculine, that's supposed to bring in my decisions and my actions and my how I manage my world, is supposed to bring it into alignment with my heart chakra. But here is in reverse. So it's almost like on a spiritual level, you got it, but you aren't applying it in your life, or you're not seeing the mirror of this being applied in your life. So sometimes it can be translated in, I'm still using my old tricks from my old patterns, but I am, doing the rituals and whatnot, or having the discernment and the understanding of it. Or I'm still why am I still dealing with reversed emperors when I know in my moral compass that it shouldn't be like that. This is not what should be grounded. So that means it's just because you haven't quite adjusted your truth. And this is happening during the month, because here we have Queen of Pentacle in reverse, and there's the Ace of Sword. So it's almost like the lack of self-worth, Queen of Pentacle, where we're still, in a fight or flight. She's root chakra, pretty much. We're still in a fight or flight. Maybe since we're not completely sure that we are whole, that we have all that it takes to accomplish our whatever is that we want to accomplish here in this world, we might still have to deal with trying to maneuver or waiting. Okay, there might be a part of you still waiting for things to happen. You're not in action. You're not applying it. You're waiting. That would be pretty much possible for a lot of you, because the third card is the Seven of Pentacles. And under it, I have the Eight of Wands. Action, flowing, there I am, dancing with the universe and making things happen? Or am I waiting for something to happen? We're gonna wait, we're gonna wait when we're not sure that it's gonna succeed. We're gonna analyze it. We're gonna, is it really worth it? What, with all the efforts I've put until now, what are the results? Nothing. There's all that questioning, that assessing. But we're passive. Here, the guy is not doing anything. He's on a pause. He's passive. So here, it's almost saying like, okay, at one point, I'm just going to go into action, because I have to know that I have what it takes to do it. If around you, because I have the Two of Cups in reverse, if around you have negative people, or that bring you down emotionally, energetically, that do not believe in your worth, they were just mirroring a shadow of yours. And I think this month is kind of a birthday gift challenge to go ahead and become your emperor here. Don't let yourself fall for that mirror. Okay, it's a shadow mirror. So, a mirror of your shadow, not of a distorted thing that you needed to understand, not of your higher self. Okay? So let's clarify this. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Libras for the month of October 2024. All right. So show me the world, the wheel of fortune. Okay. So there we have, there the reversal again is the Six of Wands. And if you look at the Six of Wands, it has the laurel on his wand. So that means his actions will be in harmony with what he has learned, the laureate, when we graduate, with what he has learned from the past, from his past conquests, wars, and so on. He's back from it. Now, when he's upright and he acknowledges himself, the universe is going to say, like, all right, and it's going to follow. That's why we have the wands of the other people cheering him on this. The Fool is in reverse. Of course, we don't want to jump into something because we might repeat the same wheel, worse, if we haven't quite finished. Last card of the tarot, first card of the tarot. You finish and then you're at zero again. You're ready to be starting on a blank canvas, but with the wisdom of the past, to be backed up by the sun. And you have your will, your wand, that is not heavy with your past. It's just a small baluchon of your essentials. Your purified white flower in your hand. You have the dog that is there, that represents like spirit, that is there to warn you. So he's going to listen. But when it's in reverse, it's more like, I'm crossing my fingers. I hope things will not be the same, but I am not applying my past lesson. Let's look at that Hierophant, upright, and Emperor. Ooh, you wanted to come and you went back, a bit shy. A bit of the Seven of Swords. We'll see if he wants to come out. Maybe I just catched it back. And that would be a bit of leftover disempowerment, self-sabotage, thinking that what we have to face, they really wanted to come out. There it is. This is why it's like this. Because unconsciously we still have self-sabotaging beliefs, okay? Once we've been betrayed in a way, because that's a big betrayal card. It's the Thief in the Night, okay? And the Thief in the Night, it's that feeling of being robbed, désemparé, okay? Like, I don't have the tools to deal with this. This is bigger than me. I lost my weapons during the night. I cannot fight this life. So one of the reactions is either I'm going to push it forward in the future, procrastination. I'm going to evade it. Another or just, not do anything be passive in it, hide from life. I'm going to be in my anxiety of how am I going to do this. The other reaction can be, well, I'm going to be one heck of a strategist, okay? And I'm going to outdo them before we even have a fight, because I don't believe that I can actually achieve it without stealing their weapons first. So this is something that is actually probably, I hope it's going to work, but I feel defeatist inside of me. Brings a lot of anxiety. If this feels like right now, this is for you. We are going to have your new moon at the beginning of the month. So this is something that, after the end of the last phase, which was Aries, Pisces, we're going to have full moon in Aries here, but bringing up a lot of old stuff so that the fire of Aries can clear it with your will. So that could be old stuff that kind of came up for you. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Emperor in reverse. That's what we have. And look at what is waiting here. I have the Star, I have the Page of Cup, the Page of Pentacle. So it's like if the cycles finish, there's a completely new beginning that is kind of just waiting to move, for you to move into action. To take the pentacle, to take the cup that is aligned with who you are, that is kind of your wish fulfilled on top of it. Let's look at that Ace of Swords, and you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Yeah. There we go. Page of Pentacle. Queen of Wands. It is your desire. You actually attracted this towards you. I have Death in reverse behind it. And that's probably the understanding also of what you haven't let die. And some of you will kind of continue. Either I take the pentacle, I don't let things die, I'm going to be in and out analyzing the thing, or I actually discern what needs to be transformed and put it into action. And this is going to be the result. So let's see. 7 of Pentacles for Libras. Because we have free will. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. So the ones that are still waiting, that will still be at the end of the month, analyzing. Of course, you'll have the full moon in Aries. That's going to push you behind try and push with that energy and that fire. But if you haven't cleared, the King of Pentacles is like, one part of the Emperor. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So very around self-worth, around, can I invest in me? I can only invest in me if I see the value in me. If I cannot see the value in myself, I cannot invest in myself. I'll invest in others. I'll invest in, doing the dishes, but not my project, myself, my worth, my ambitions, or whatever. Okay? Here we have the Hermit. And so the Hermit will have that beautiful Virgo capacity of following the inner guidance. And this kind of can palliate the reversed Emperor. You do have the Pope upright. The Hermit has the same capacity to bring things towards the heart chakra. You see, from here to here. So that would be passing in this path instead of passing directly there with the Emperor. So The hermit, it's going to be in your daily life without having the big plan and I'm doing this and I'm consciously, going from A to Z. The hermit does it on a daily basis, letting himself be guided by his inner truth. We have the King of Wands behind that. That's probably going to be the Aries fire that's going to help you to make some moves here. Let's see the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Because the Eight of Wands, it's rolling by itself. It's that natural flow of life where the moves are being done naturally but surely. Okay? Here I have the Three of Cups in reverse. So the cups here need to be put back up. The Eight of Wands, we have the Three of Wands. So here, I don't know where I'm going, but at least I'm in a receptive mode. I'm in a receptive of the Six of Pentacles. And that's probably what my Pope understood. So there's going to be that combat inside of you. Six of Pentacles, we have a balance. All the sixes are here in the heart chakra, see? Where the hermit wants to reach. Six of Pentacles. Where things are, I don't have to sacrifice. I don't have to manipulate. I'm under the flow of the universe, and just by becoming, I can receive unconditionally. And I will give unconditionally in the same manner, because it is not through what I give that I get my value. My value is already within me. Hint, we need her to be upright. This is going to be the challenge for you, Libras. That kind of, I need to apply what I understand spiritually into my life, because my next cycle needs to be a balanced, easy flowing cycle. I'm going to kind of walk the line here in a Virgo way, but the faster you let die the past cycle, the faster the Wheel of Fortune is actually going to back you up. So I would call this oh my God, how should we call this? Because we need to reverse the Emperor here. Like the understand your worth, because it's all down to there. Understand your worth, invest in you. There you go, Libra. So, on this, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and all of that. Don't forget the contest for the 100,000 subscribers. Also, if you want a private reading, of course, there's a website. You go on it, and you can book your reading. Of course, if you book your reading and you win, I'm going to refund you. Don't worry. So on this, all my love and light. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and all of this. And namaste. Have a beautiful month.